Yo, what's going on, everybody? Coach Mags here, and I wanted to start something new, start something different. I want to get some content here on YouTube, some longer content. So my idea with this is to break down some game films, both teams, offensive side of the ball, right? Breaking down my favorite concepts and showing you why I like them, all right? Breaking them down, talking about why I would call them as a coach, because I am an offensive coordinator now. So tell you why I like these and really just point out some creativity that I really like, all right, throughout the NFL season. So we're going to actually throw it back to week 1. We have the Bengals against the Vikings here. Oh, and also, if you like what you're seeing, feel free to like, comment, all right, subscribe. That'd be greatly appreciated, all right? Or if you have games that you want me to break down, that'd be cool too, all right? So with that being said, let's get into it. We have the Vikings and the Bengals here. All right, this is the first drive, and this play isn't really that special, honestly. There's no crazy concepts here. All right, you just have a clear out route, right? We're hitting the running back, and the reason why I really like this is because it's just such a simple play, and quarterbacks and coaches need to realize that sometimes you just got to keep it simple, right here. Just sending some verticals out, right, on the top here, all right, in the top, in the slot. And we're just going to send the back out. And Kirk is just doing what a smart quarterback would do, take the safe play, and that's perfect, especially on these first, second downs, all right? Those are huge, and then just let your guys run, right? And that's an easy catch for the running back, so that's why I really like this play. Super simple, all right, but can be very effective. This next play is a really simple concept too, but it's a concept that I really like. I call it for my players as well. This is just, and this is, I think it's like 4th down right here, 4th and very, very long. But I just want to point this out because this is a good concept, because I want you to imagine that it's like 1st and 10, right? And we're running this, and pretty much what this is you have a double slant concept. And I think it's really difficult to defend, and this is something that actually Joe Burrow on the other side, he ran this in LSU a lot. This was like one of their favorite concepts. And it really just puts this middle linebacker in a bind, all right? Because if he flies out to that slant, right, say you got a dog on the outside and he's flying out to that slant, then that inside slant is going to be wide open, especially right here where the middle backer is locked in on the running back. All right, so just a simple concept that I really like, especially for quick game, catch and throw. On the backside, I actually like doing this as well. It's interesting to me because it seems like they're kind of dogging it back here, all right? But I do like going up the seam and hitting a slant on the other side as well, right? But yeah, that double slant, I really like that. Now, this play, we're going all the way to the second quarter because honestly, when I was watching this, there wasn't much action going on in the first quarter, a lot of running, a lot of punting, but second quarter, all right, we get a nice concept here off play action. And this is one of my favorite concepts because this is that crossing route, all right? Typically, it's called white cross here. The Z or whatever Jefferson is, probably made the XZ, whatever it is, outside receiver, right? He's going to run that cross. And I really like the cross because it gives your players a chance, all right? Those players who are just playmakers to get across the field, run away from someone, and then make plays like this in the open field, right? And get good chunks, especially if this is a receiver that you trust. They have really good hands. You want them to have the ball. Give them these cross concepts, right? And the way we can set that up is down here at the bottom. You have your fade route. All right, and then over here we have kind of like a return. He's kind of selling like a little drag or something, and then goes back outside to really hold that flat defender down, right? That's why I really like something like that. You can even just do like a regular, 5-yard out, whatever. Here he kind of does that return, all right? But that's going to hold this defender. I'm not sure why he fell here, but that's going to free up all this space, right? And if you're clearing out over here, now this DB is all the way over here, right? And then so he has all this space to work with. So I really like these crossing concepts, especially off play action here. And now just to throw it out there, it's very important when you are calling these kind of play action nakeds, right? You want to make sure that your quarterback is getting depth, right? Because a really good DN is going to be waiting for that and can really disrupt the play. So make sure your quarterback gets depth. This is pretty good execution here, or off this play action off outside zone. Now, this was one of my favorite plays that I saw in the second quarter, and it was immediately after that crossing play. And you're going to see that is just super creative for the defense. There's so much going on, all right, because let's look at this. You're selling some split zone here, some inside zone. All right, he's coming down. He's going here. He's coming around, right? Even that in itself is a pretty solid play, right? That little end around, if you can hook that edge, let them run. All right, but here we're even setting it up with a pass. And what are we running on the backside here? We're selling that crossing route, all right? Which again, if they're screaming down, coming for that reverse like this backer is, and you're clearing this corner out with the big post or a fade, all right, that's why I really like crossing routes. It's hard to defend, right, when you're stretching the defense vertically and you have someone coming back from the other side hitting that intermediate spot. So just a really cool player. This is something that I'd probably add to my playbook, right? A little wrinkle, especially if you run a lot of split zone, all right? Throwing that reverse, and then eventually you can catch someone slipping and turn into like a reverse pass like this. Here is a really nice concept from the Bengals here. We're going to run some smash with the slant out of trips, right? This is how I would call my smash plays out of trips as well, because here's what you have. So you have this post here, all right? That's really going to threaten, right? Going to threaten him and him, okay? And then, all right, you have your corner, right? So if this safety wants to play that post, right, you're going to have that corner wide open. If this safety's occupied over here with what's going on down here, right, it's going to leave something open, especially over here. If he's running this slant, kind of snag sitting down, that should occupy that corner. All right, so let's see it play out. So you got the bang it, you got the corner's open. Safety doesn't know what to do, right? That's why I really like this concept. It's very hard to defend. All right, you even have backers flying back, which could set up something else underneath with the running back, right? So this backer right here is flying back, so maybe you set up some kind of angle route to attack that. That's what I really like to do in our recent 7-on tournament. I actually did that a lot, got some good plays because of that. All right, so yeah, just running some smash here. And notice at the top, we're running kind of like a slant over there. We'll run that back. All right, that's a good way to change it up, because good corners have seen smash millions of times, all right, hundreds of times. So good corners are going to recognize that. So that's a good way to mix it up, get a snag, get a slant, whatever it is. But yeah, we're going corner, bang, bang 8, and then that slant route. All right, that's good stuff. Here's a really good play from the Bengals down here on about, what, the 3-yard line. All right, and this is a nice little pass play, all right, because here's what we're doing. We're setting up stick on this bottom here. We're gonna stick it up with the tight end. All right, we're gonna get the running back out here. All right, because we are going 5 wide, right? We're gonna have the running back hit that flat route. And then over here, all right, we're pretty much gonna have this flat, and then he's gonna kind of work. It might be a broken play. They're both gonna work in here. All right, so we're gonna read down here, because you're gonna see they both get covered, which is fine, all right? If you get covered, that means someone else is going to get open, and then you have this cross coming here, all right? So we'll watch that cross from the beginning. All right, we're in kind of like a bunch too, so it's a little bit harder for the defense, especially if you want to run man here. All right, and then look at that. We're working. He keeps fighting, which I really like from Higgins here, and then he just finds that soft spot. Burrow sees that. He aims it up a little bit, right up the field, all right, and then you score a touchdown. Pretty nice little concept stick to the mini cross, I would say. And again, I really love wide cross, so that's why this kind of stuck out to me and why I do like it. It's hard to defend when you have receivers who know how to find that soft spot. And then even at the top, I think Justin Jefferson gets open for a second too. All right, it's a harder throw. Higgins is definitely the option that you want to hit, but yeah, that's why I like this play. Now, this play right here doesn't really look like much. It looks like, we're just throwing fades, all right, to one of our playmakers, but the Bengals do a good job of setting this up, and here's why. All right, because on this bottom screen here, on this bottom side of the screen, all right, we are running, I think it's an in or like a bang 8. That's going to occupy. So now, if you have a playmaker on the outside, or you're going to have them just one-on-one, all right, down here, just doing whatever you want. All right, maybe it can be a post, maybe it can be this fade. And Jamar Chase, I was going to call him Justin Jefferson. Jamar Chase does a really good job of attacking the blind spot, because if you see the DB is already in that zone turn, right? So when you see that DB in that zone turn, you want to attack his numbers, attack that blind spot so you can get wide open like this. In the NFL, that's very open, and even in high school, college, all right, that's a good amount of being open with that one step, right? So that's how the Bengals set this up, and this is a really good way to set up one-on-ones, especially if you have that big stud X receiver or just anyone who can burn the top off of any defense, right? Set this up with some kind of bait for the safety that they have to play, right? And even on the backside, the other safety, I'm not sure what he's really looking at, but You can definitely make it better by maybe adding like a smash to the backside to occupy this safety, right? So then now you definitely get that one-on-one. So just some good play design here. Here's another one of my favorite plays from this game. We're going to play action off a toss here. And again, you get some Y cross, but what I really like on the front side is we're selling, not really selling, well, I guess we are kind of selling. We're kind of selling like a crossing route, all right, into this big corner. Then you're going to have this flat. And then again, right, like I said, you got to have that high, that low, and then you get this intermediate cross, which I think opens up a little bit late. But yeah, very cool design here off that pitch, rolling out to the right. All right, we don't complete it, but just a really good design here. All right, see how number 80 is selling across and comes back out, and then you see Jamar Chase coming. Right, I'll even show you right now. Okay, so we're selling, and he's going inside, and then all of a sudden he's going to break it out. Really like that. And then down here, taking this flat defender with us. Okay, clearing out or getting wide open, and then we have that whole space over here in that intermediate route. All right, intermediate area. All right, for Jamar Chase to work and get the ball if they take that deep threat away. This concept right here was one of the crazier ones that I've seen. All right, because there's just a lot going on at the bottom of the screen here. All right, to the side that they're looking at to complete this. All right, because it's kind of like we're selling a vertical switch, right? And then it's kind of like a vertical switch return. So what's going to happen is he's going to come in, all right, and then he's going to break it out. That's why I think it's kind of wild. And then here, we're going to go out and then break it back in. Check out these routes at the bottom here. He's going out, going back in, all right, and then at the very, very bottom, T. Higgins, all right, runs in, and then he's coming out. So very good completion there. Very tough for a defender. It's pretty much just a double move, so it's very hard for any DB to cover that. And again, so if you want to set something like this up, definitely run some vertical switch. All right, that could help get this even more open down here. All right, so that's a good little concept, right? So I just realized that was the last play that I had for you guys, all right? And that's mainly because the NFL app is terrible. So if you know how to like navigate it better to break down film like this, please let me know in the comments because I am struggling. It's a bit of a process, but nonetheless, this was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you have a game you want me to break down, please comment that as well. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. This was very cool. I want to keep this going, so I'm going to try to get the next week. I'm trying to get one of these out a day. That is my plan. All right, so I hope to be able to do that for you guys because my team is on dead period right now. We're not able to practice or anything, so this is going to be one of my biggest goals right now, and even for the summer. So again, if you really like this, please like, comment, subscribe, and really just subscribe for more football content to really expand your knowledge, right? Even every single day I'm learning about the game, so I'm sure that there are some people who are super new to it, maybe new to coaching, that even I can help. I've been doing this for a little while now. So yeah, I'm just here to really help you guys out and learn if there are any other coaches watching and they see that I misspoke or I am not really understanding a certain concept. I'm always here to learn. I don't have an ego, which is how I think anyone who wants to learn football should be. Don't have an ego. You can always learn something new. So that being said, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. All right, see you later.